How to earn respect from your woman. My king, on today's video we're going to be talking about how you can earn respect from your woman, how you can get your queen to respect you like a king, treat you honorably like one who deserve and merit her respect. This is actually what we're going to be discussing today. So if you are one of those kings out there who is complaining that their wife is not loyal, their wife is not respecting them, no matter her skin color, no matter her base, no matter what her profession is, after watching this video, try and implement the things you're going to learn from this video today and get your woman to respect you, submit to you, and worship you like a king. A lot of kings, a lot of time currently are still complaining that their wife is not respecting them after spending money to train her in the uni in Canada for her to become a medical personnel or healthcare personnel or a nurse. Now she's working and earning money. She's no longer respecting me. Come. If you find yourself in that shoe, come, let me tell you something. I want to tell you the things you are going to do or you are supposed to have done to make her respect you like a king, because sometimes most of this complaint is as a result of your fault, lapses, your weaknesses. So we are going to put it straight right here in this video for you to know if this fault is actually from your side. Number one thing you have to do to make your woman to respect you is to live by example. Yes, if you are actually the king that care about respect as much as African man does, because any African man anywhere will not tolerate disrespect from her woman. If you want your woman to respect you to core, always respect yourself to the core, because respect is a reciprocal. When you respect her, she'll respect you back, just like joystick, garbage in and garbage out. King, I am not going to lie to you. This is where most of you get it wrong. See, come, listen to me. If you want your woman to address you like a king, always call her a queen. She will not have option than to call you my king. Calling you by your name is a disrespectful act to your interpretation. Don't ever address her by her name. If speaking mannerlessly to you in the public is an offense, please never you try to give her that or treat her that way. The way you treat her, you know you are the leader and you have to possess some leadership quality, and as you are leading her, that is the same way she's going to follow you. The way you are beating the drum, that is the way she's going to dance. In fact, almost all the women are dancing according to the apparatus or tone of the music or the drum you're beating as their husband. But at the end, you want to apportion blame them. See, if you're actually doing your own part well, playing your own role well, leading her right, I doubt if she is gonna disrespect you, unless she is not normal, unless she have a behavioral problem. That is only when she can go contrary. You cannot give her fish to cook with and expect her to serve you with meat. It's actually what you give to her that she will give you back in return. Point number 2, don't be too braggadocious. Genesis of the problem of disrespect in your family or disturbing your marriage is the foundation you laid back in the days when you are actually getting to know each other during the courtship stage. If you are that person that is still dating or about to start dating a woman, getting into a relationship with a woman, come closer and listen attentively. Let that woman know who you are for real. Be bragging about things you don't have, things you cannot afford. Stand on the truth. Always tell her the truth. See, some of you out there are capable of presenting themselves to the woman as the most richest man in the whole world, when you know you don't have a reasonable amount of money in your bank account. You are bugaring. telling her you can do all things. You are Messiah. You can solve all her problem. Oh, hey, you have come to save her life. You have come to, deliver her or wash her name from the list of povertyhood. When time comes, please, my dear, don't run, no, because this is one of the things that you guys do in the stage of building. When you tell her that you are the president of your country, what do you expect? Her behaving like first lady to suit your position now. Yes, now, if you are not able to deliver, it will lead to her disrespecting you because you did not meet up her expectation. You gave her expectation at the initial time and gave her assurance of being there at any given time. Now you are not meeting up her expectation, and when she start behaving straight, you will come and disturb me on my table that this woman is disrespecting you. Be careful. You not to do. Number 3, at the beginning of your relationship with her, try and set boundaries. Set boundaries as a man. Tell her what you want, what you don't want. Tell her what you will accept, what you will allow, what you will tolerate. Doing this at the initial stage of the relationship will go a long way to help you maintaining peace, respect, and harmony in your relationship. Because if you don't actually point these things out, at the long run or down the road, if you try to stop her from some certain things you already know that she was doing before you marry her or you get too serious with her, she will be like, you saw all this and you know I was into all this before you engage me or before you marry me or before we've come this far. Therefore, whatever you don't like, make sure you trash it out at the initial stage of the relationship. Make sure you spell it out so that if she actually wants you, she would know that this is the do and don't. You will be fully aware and also make preparation before stepping or going deeper with you. She wouldn't want to repeat or do things you have already told her initially that you're not going to take. I think it will go a long way to maintain a certain standard in that your relationship. Let me tell you guys, my adorable kings. Let me leak this secret to you, my adorable kings. If you don't call a woman out about a certain dysfunction or disrespect, the very first time they try it or they do it, they are going to graduate to a higher level of that particular dysfunction or disrespect, and you are not going to stop them. Stopping them at that point is going to be very, very difficult. So my dear, the earlier the better. No room for tomorrow when it has to do with correcting a woman, calling her to order, telling her I like this, telling her I dislike this. No tomorrow. Do it now. It is better done now than tomorrow. That junction where you people start the relationship, that step where you people started, is where you are going to spell it out so as for her to know if she can move on with you or to step back. Number 4, don't do too much for a woman. Don't do too much for a woman. Yes, I said this in the other of my video and I'm still saying it again. Don't do too much for a woman. See, I understand too well that you king that you are trained in such a way that you have to care for a woman, you have to provide for a woman, you have to make her happy, you have to cater for your woman. But my dear, in the midst of all this, when you are doing too much for us, we take it for a weakness. It is your duty to make your woman happy, and that is why so many of you are falling into these mistakes that make your woman deny you your respect. When you always occupy your mindset that you have to do too much before a woman will submit to you, before a woman will respect you. Just for instance, most of you are always thinking that if I love her more, she's going to change. You are always bothering your head, cracking your brain with the too much things you are going to do to keep her, to win her. You will now feel like you need to love her more. If I love her more, she will change. If I do more for her, like if I give her more of my attention, give her more of my energy, she will change. if I have to give her more money, she's gonna change. I think any woman that will change because of you will start putting effort to do that from the very first time, very first stage. Without you showing more effort or putting more effort, talking too much to win her to do that. It's just like when you're forcing yourself to give a street girl money, spoiling her with money, thinking that with your money you can buy her love, you can win her to love you alone or to tie her down. No amount of money will stop her if she don't really want to stop. Rather, she can still collect that your money and still collect from other people, and at the end she will still call you or see you as a foolish person. She will take it as a weakness and be cashing you. Change come from mindset. If she's willing to change, you will see her acting in progress, trying to achieve that. But when she don't want to change, your much doings will never get her to do that. Rather, she can pretend at the moment to change because she's getting something from you or because of the effort you're putting. But how long can she do that? That's one question I want you to ask you. See, love cannot change anybody. Another mistake you people make is thinking that when you wife her, she will change. Marriage don't change anybody. Marriage only magnifies people's true character. For changing people's character, it's a no, my king. Don't be deceived. Don't deceive yourself. So in a clear term, what I'm trying to say, you don't need to beg a woman to respect you. You don't need to beg any woman to respect you or to do any too much for a woman to respect you. See, state your standard. If she's not ready to cooperate, push her away and walk away. And if she really wants to, she will quickly readjust, amend. And when you exercise such power, you don't need to do too much because she already know that if she actually trespass or cross that boundary, you're ready to walk away. She's gonna be the only one to correct herself. Last point I have here on my list is ability for you to say no when you have to say no. When you definitely have to say no to a particular action or activities going on, ability for you to do that gives you more leading power.